hardest part of any project car is getting started, and it's easy to commit to the next free weekend, but those weekends never come. And before you know it, your car has been sitting for years. So what's the trick? Just commit to 30 minutes a day. That's it. Even if you only organize your tools, research a part, or screw in a single bolt, you're still moving forward. And guess what? Once you start, it's way easier to keep going. I've gone out to do a quick check on my V8 MX-5 and I ended up working on it for hours. So once you get into the habit, you will be able to move forward. Now, ever feel like your project is stuck in purgatory? It's probably because you're trying to do too much at once. One day you're hunting for turbo kits and the next you're buying a roll cage, and before you know it, you've spent a fortune but nothing has actually happened. So make a list, pick one task, and don't move on until it's done. Your project will move faster, your wallet will recover, and you'll actually start seeing progress. Now, I love crazy deadlines as much as the next guy, but if you've got a bare chassis sitting in the garage and you think you'll be rolling into the next Cars and Coffee in 3 months, you're setting yourself up for failure. Be ambitious, sure, but be realistic. Break your projects into small milestones. Bite-sized goals keep you from getting discouraged and will help you see real progress. If you're lacking motivation, having a project buddy is like having a gym partner. It keeps you accountable. If no one knows what you're working on, it's easy to push things off. I make sure my mates around me know exactly what I'm working on, and I do get text messages like, "Hey, what have you been doing with your Civic lately?" And I suddenly realize I haven't actually touched that car in weeks. That little nudge is all it takes to get back into it. Plus, having someone to bounce ideas off or rant when things go sideways makes the journey way more enjoyable. And have you ever felt like you've been working on a car for weeks but nothing's actually happening? It's probably because your progress isn't visible. Grab a whiteboard, a notepad, or even a notes app and write down every little win. Seeing a list of completed tasks does wonders for motivation. And when progress feels slow, look back at everything you've done so far. Sometimes the difference between quitting and pushing through is just reminding yourself of how far you've come. At the end of the day, your project car will not finish itself. There will never be enough time, money, or perfect conditions. But if you commit to small, consistent progress, focus on what matters, and surround yourself with the right people, your car will eventually hit the road. The hardest part is just starting. But once you do, you're already miles ahead of the 80% of people who will never finish their project. So stop scrolling, stop dreaming, and go and work on your damn car. And make sure you follow my channel so you can keep up to date with all my new videos. Thanks.